Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me, and I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly, but the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot, well, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know, yeah, is that your man? Yeah, cause if it isn't, yeah, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. She said, I have a proposition. Every red they want to take me home tonight. I said, what's that? And she said, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. So I sung a heart I wore when it came hard to breathe. Hit the focus to make sure I hit the notes. And let's palm and I won't blame you if you can't believe. But she began to flow. That's your man, hey, cause if it isn't, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. Then she say I'm a magician, and if you're ready, they want to take me home tonight. It's quite alright. And she say, you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. I'm in love, girl, is it obvious? I'm just trying to figure you out. I want all of you if I'm honest. I'm just trying to figure you out. Oh, you're all I need to know. Oh, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need,
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... To analyze my dreams. She says it's like a that's bringing me down. I went to he said my life's a bore. So quit my white cause sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid?
It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the Washington Commanders and the Dallas Cowboys. some, the final chapter of the season. For others, a final week before the playoffs. And we're off in Week 18. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Get it. Ready.
The 3rd down run with Blue. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Here we go. Cougar 19, Bronco 80.
Blue running to the right. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And you can't dig him out from deep on their own side. He's stopped inside the 10. First call here coming from the shotgun.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Warrior 70.
Daniel's going to throw to get us started. And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. They get it back for 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store.
Ready. Go street. Ready.
This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, getting it for the first time. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. They'll air it out on 3rd. Finds him over the middle. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. And gain 11 on that play, and that's good for a Washington 1st down. All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Short pass brought in. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the gun, it's Daniels. It's Cox. This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch, a whole bunch of bodies around him.
Here we go, start. 70, Cougar 19. Seven Pirates.
To throw again, it's Daniels. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down.
Let's go. 19 targets, 77 wins.
Daniels is going to throw again. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. A gain of 26 yards there. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Cougar 19. Red alert. Cowboys.
He gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. But it looks like someone from the Commanders. Got to that one. They'll keep the football. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make him bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Here's Daniels. Pass is pulled in by James. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Eagles.
McLaurin, the receiver, in motion left. Now run, James. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
1st and goal, they're hoping for an opening drive touchdown.
Ready.
They give left side to James. And he's in for the touchdown! The Commanders have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. bring this one out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Go.
On the give, it's Blue. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Come on, set.
I'll throw it. His first throw is an interception. Kicked off Trey Amos. And the Commanders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass. Attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Panther 50, Panther 50. Ready.
To throw, Daniels. Screen play here for James. And they get this down to the 28. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Money with James. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Malik Hooker with the tackle. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. 7-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range.
19 Tiger.
Daniels back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Viking 18.
Watch twin.
There's a give inside to James. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Get that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Okay, ready?
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Get up. Reload. Steady, right?
They run. It's James. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They go heavy on this 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation.
18 Cardinal. Check. Steady.
James will not score, and he's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point. Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal.
Come on. Set.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. It didn't matter. He just put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. They'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Devontae Turpin on the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Handoff running left. It's Blue. He's forward. Gets a couple of yards. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
There we go. 26.
Blue gets the handoff. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. Right? I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. They send a man in motion.
Bronco 80. Let's go.
Carry here for James. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who got our short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Throwing now, Daniels. Throw left side, complete. And he is down to the 30-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
Rig, look, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Rig,
Pierce coming in motion left here.
Roll. Ready, right?
This is James. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Stop made by Donovan Ezeraku.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's James running right. And he gets this forward to the 19. 9 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
So when we come back, Brock, it's going to be 2nd and 8. So we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Play action now. Daniels. This one's caught. Well, he's got him a nice goal to go here as he goes out at the 8-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender's recovering.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Got it. Ready?
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now.
Now Daniels off the play action. He's got it. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Turpin with a return. Things going well so far. And that'll put them up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Escapes the pocket. Called in by Lamb, right side. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Yeah, here we go. Like that.
From the gun is Prescott. To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. He takes this up to around the 46, and that's going to leave him a yard at most from that marker on 3rd down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Yeah!
Up the middle, Blue. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Bringing the offense up to the line, 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Dak to the air here. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Go to 54, go to 54. Why?
He'll start to drive with Blue. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half.
Project S, this ain't what you want.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready,
Running this with James. Breaks the tackle. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80.
Daniels now. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, and discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
31, Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And he's down to almost, no, actually going to give him the 32. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Daniels now on first down. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Second down now, 7 to go.
72.
Daniels setting up the play action. He takes this down to the 24-yard line. It was Kenny Clark on the tackle.
That's just the case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Let's go now. Pack the 60. Ready?
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. This is hauled in by Samuel. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ready?
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Throw is caught. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two, given the size of this lead. So after the missed extra point, he is still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. Turpin with a return. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
Here we go 47. Wide 8.
Dak now from the gun. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
And the defense was all over that throw. It stopped it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Yeah, here we go. Wide 8.
Gets it out wide quick, and oh, he might throw this. He's got him. It's caught. And he's brought down. What a surprise with the double pass there. Gets him a 1st down. Give him 25 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
24-yard line.
Money up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got rich and yeah. Coming slow 6.
Yeah, Bill. Wide 8. Here we go. What do you think?
They'll run this with Blue. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Yeah! What do you think?
Running it after the penalty. So call this a modest game here, Brock. About 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Here we go. Here we go. Wide in. 26.
It's out on the bootleg. Flushed out of the pocket. And before he can get rid of it, he runs out of bounds. Could have just tossed it incomplete, Brock, but instead takes the sack and a big loss.
You know, in that situation, as hard as it is and everything flying around you, you just got to get rid of the ball. You got to know where you are. Not just wide receivers, but always got to know the boundary. Running backs and quarterbacks do. Looked like we saw a little bit of panic, hence going out for the sack.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long.
Wide in. 26.
Third and long for him here. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And he is stopped after a big gain, maybe a yard or two shy of that marker. Fourth down coming up.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Hey, kill. Wide in.
They're going for it. Here's Prescott. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. So they come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on fourth down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
They take the hands off. Now Prescott. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Yeah, here we go. Like that. Here we go. Going to 54. Going to 54. Wide. 26.
A third down run with Blue. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Yeah. 26.
Blue does not score. They not only stop him, but backed off a couple of yards. And that play right there, Brock, is this game in a nutshell. No points, but plenty of struggles.
What did the late, great John Wooden used to say? Never confuse activity for achievement.
And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys start the second half with some needed points. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now. Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Return starts at the 3. And he breaks the 20 on the return, but only just. That is one up to the 21 and out of bounds. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Good offenses. Kate, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
Daniels on 1st down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It is the Commanders with the football and a nice lead, too, as they try to finish off this win. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 19 Lions. Steady.
Daniels from the pistol. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. It's a repeat of the last play. That's gonna bring them to 3rd down.
A loss of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 79 Broncos. Let go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
Nice punt here, up and angled towards the sideline. No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take. Wide eight. Here we go, going to 54. Wide eight.
Dak off the play fake. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Now it's Blue. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
There we go.
Play action, Prescott. Bails out of the pocket quick. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Yeah, there we go. I think. Here we go, 46. Here we go, going to 54, going to 54. Line 26.
Throwing again is Dak. Ooh, put some air under this one, right side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Shorty got that body out of long time, set up, you gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Yeah! There we go. 26.
To the air on 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Setting up the running back screen. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Yeah! There we go.
Dak throwing again. Has it downfield working the left. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
That's another Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Travel like a Bron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, they landed in France.
Yeah! 48. Here we go, going to 54. 26.
Going with Blue here. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Give on 2nd here to Blue. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And we'll have a Cowboys field goal try coming up. A very short kick here from the right hash. One of the league's elder statesmen knocks it through. And the deficit goes from 20 to 17.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
And the Commanders are able to cover the kick. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Running this one left. They're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Man in motion here.
Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles! Panther Street! Panther Street! Let's go!
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
Really 2 elements needed to hit big on this play, Kate. Number 1, you got to sell it. Right, you really got to sell and get that defense moving. And then secondly, you got to execute. You got to get a body on a body so that running back can get loose.
Called in left side. And he's got him a nice goal to go here as he goes out at the 8-yard line.
Move the chain! Got to move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Got it. Ready?
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Ready? Ready?
They'll try and punch it in. And he takes this down close, up to the 3. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's 2nd and goal.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Commanders getting closer to their 10th win of the season. Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Ready, ready?
There's a give, left side. And he runs it across, touchdown. The Commanders keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Lining up now to try the extra points. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders make it a 24-point ball game. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Lanes didn't open for him. He is stopped shy of the 15.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Yeah, here we go. I take the ball in. Hey, kill. 46.
1st and 10, Prescott. Finds a seam down the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
Kill. Hey, 47.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Prescott. Trying to push deep downfield. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Kill. 3rd
and long. They're going to throw. And he's intercepted for the first time this year. And the Commanders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Wouldn't make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
60 Vikings.
Take him down right along the 30.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 30-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
They're going to pass it here. Dumps it off to his running back. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Completed to his running back. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
To number 25. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Cowboys' 14.
So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for them this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final week and close the campaign out with a victory.
Yeah, you know, once those playoffs are out of the picture, your focus really becomes building some hope for next season. Ending things on a good note, getting people excited about your tape and what's to come in the future. And in this win, we certainly saw some of those moments that make me excited to see them chase the playoffs next season.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders as we say so long from Dallas.